From winning 3 championships his first 3 years in the NBA, to now off the radar, what happened to Patrick McCaw and where is he now? We'll unravel that in this video. But first, let's recap where most people last remembered him. In 2016, the Warriors drafted Patrick McCaw out of UNLV with the 38th pick in the NBA draft. With one of the biggest mind-blowing off-seasons in 2016, with Kevin Durant joining the Warriors to create probably the closest thing to the Monstars, with a 7-foot demigod alongside the best shooting backcourt in Klay and Steph, where he would make an immediate impact with his defense and making timely shots, including a game winner in the preseason. While him utilizing the minutes he got in the regular season would get him playing time in the 2017 postseason, as he would have his playoff career high in the Western Conference Finals against the San Antonio Spurs, where he would score 18 points and dish out 5 assists in 26 minutes on 6 of 8 from the field off the bench. And he would end his rookie year with an NBA championship his first year in the NBA, but his second year would have minor setbacks, as he would suffer a lumbar bone bruise injury, getting clipped in the legs while in mid-air versus the Sacramento Kings, which would occur nearing the end of the regular season, which would have him sidelined for the rest of the regular season, but would fortunately return midway through the postseason and would proceed to win another championship with Golden State in 2018, going back to back. But that year would be his last year putting on a Warriors uniform. But what was the reason for his mysterious departure from the Warriors powerhouse after winning 2 championships in his first 2 years? Despite winning 2 championships, having the opportunity to be a major contribution to a team's success being a young player was something that Patrick wanted to pertain to, averaging only 4 points a game in a total of 128 games played in his first 2 years. Playing in consistent minutes would be a struggle for McCaw, having to play behind players such as Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, and veteran guard Shaun Livingston. As he would say, quote, "I could say it was playing time, but I think it was just me being emotional as a kid. I just wanted more, not necessarily playing time, but more opportunity for myself." I'm not discrediting the Warriors and what they chose to do. I think just being a young kid, you see all these younger guys competing and doing their thing and you feel like, okay, I'm just that kid, or I could be doing exactly what he's doing. Now the Warriors would offer him a 2-year $4 million contract going into the next season, but McCaw would continue to wait for the next opportunity for him, despite heavily considering the contract the Warriors offered him. McCaw would miss the preseason, the season opener, and the ring ceremony, as well as the first 3 months of the 2018-2019 NBA season, waiting for a team to offer him a contract. And it wouldn't be until December 28th where the Cleveland Cavaliers would offer him a $6 million 2-year non-guaranteed offer sheet. Now because McCaw was a restricted free agent, the Warriors had a chance to match the deal, but they decided to decline the match offer. Now McCaw would only play 3 games with the Cavs before the Cavs would waive him a week later, which would then make him an unrestricted free agent. This would raise suspicion from the NBA on why they would offer him a $6 million non-guaranteed contract and waive him a week later, turning him from a restricted free agent to an unrestricted free agent, meaning he could sign to any team that offered him a contract without the team he's on matching the contract that was offered to him. But based on the facts and the circumstances of the matter, the NBA found that there was no violations of the league rules. With him now being an unrestricted free agent, he would sign a minimum contract with the Toronto Raptors, who were the first seed in the Eastern Conference, led by Kawhi Leonard. The Raptors would surprise a lot of people and make it to the NBA Finals, with the Bucks being the favorite to come out the Eastern Conference, with them having the best record in the NBA that season, and the only team to win 60 games as well, as McCaw would match up against his old team. Now despite not being a big contributor getting minutes on the court, with him only scoring 3 points total, the Raptors would win their first championship in franchise history, and Patrick McCaw would win his 3rd NBA championship in his first 3 years in the NBA. But injuries would continue to sideline McCaw from being on the court, as he would suffer a major knee injury before the Raptors front office would cut ties with him and waive him in April of 2021. And unfortunately that would be the last NBA team he would play on, having to go down to the G League, playing for the Delaware Bluecoats for the 2021-2022 NBA season, where he would showcase his development from over the years from Golden State to now, being able to create his own shot and be a great defensive player, which he came into the league with. I personally believe that Patrick McCaw still has the talent to be on an NBA team and be in a team's rotation with his ability to take and make shots as well as defend at a high level. I think that he could be a great contributor on a team, with him having NBA Finals experience as well as playing alongside elite players in our league such as Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, and Kawhi Leonard. With him being 27 now, I'm sure there's things perhaps he may have done differently. Being a young kid to now being mature now, still has what it takes to return to the NBA and be a great rotational player for a team. Let me know in the comment section what team you think Patrick McCaw would fit on best if they were to sign him, and why. Like always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.